Welcome back to the gun dungeon, guys. Today we're out here on the range. We're going to be shooting through some pork rib bones. Big old slab here. These are a couple years old, so I don't have the best aromas flowing around me right now. I'm doing it for you guys. And we're going to be testing this Liberty Civil Defense ammunition. We've all seen this stuff tested in jail. Very light for caliber, moving at screaming hot speeds. Typically the front end of the bullet franges off, and then the base penetrates a little bit of depth. Kind of the same thing with that 10mm Overwatch. It's supposed to go a little deeper. We're going to slap that in here too, why not? And the G2 Research Telos, which is the same concept, but these are a little bit heavier than your civil defense stuff. So, first thing we're going to do is test the Liberty Civil Defense ammunition first. Going to be using the Glock 19 for that. And I'm just going to be putting it into some old jail blocks here, some pretty cloudy stuff, but the idea is just to see how this bone affects these bullets. So let's just go ahead and get started. Liberty Civil Defense, Liberty Ammunitions, 9mm rib bone first. Let's go. All right, guys, we dead centered a bone here. Hopefully you can see that. It's broken, chunks of bone sticking out, so that's about as good as an example as we're going to get with dead contact on bone. And you can see our wound track here. Actually doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look like it affected a whole lot, other than the petals that frange off don't go in a uniform manner. They kind of spread out and go every which direction is what it looks like to me. And there's our base all the way back here, 12.5 inches of penetration. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought I was gonna make this stuff look like a fad through a bone, but maybe it's teaching me a lesson. Let's try the G2 Research Telos. All right, guys, this is how it said. It didn't fall over this time. Now, I already had finger molested the hole here to make sure I hit bone, but I definitely did hit bone here. The bone goes all the way to right there's the edge of that rib bone. So we didn't dead center it, but we kind of did, because it gets bigger here around this knuckle. So good solid hit on bone there. And let's see, kind of the same daggone thing. Well, almost identical. Look, there's the base at the exact same distance. Looks like the shards that peeled off of that one's a little bit bigger back here. Oh, wow. You know what? This stuff may actually make me look... You know what? I didn't predict it at the first video, so I don't look anything. I didn't tell y'all. Yep, I didn't say it. What do you think, fellers? Is it time for the mighty 10mm to make a show with this cool black case Liberty Overwatch stuff? Let's do it. That was all meat on that one. No, didn't even graze it. All meat on that one, but that was a mess. And Lord, we got a big old bunch of nasty in this block now. But we're gonna do it again. Let's go. All right, we got bone that time, fellas. Blew right through one. Chunks of bone everywhere. And our block is essentially just a random mess. But cool, interesting fact here, look at the base. Only setting about an inch first. Boys, when I say it is hot, I mean it is hot. Camera had to go inside and cool off because it overheated, and I wasn't mad about it. So we both went in and cooled off. Anyways, as I was saying, that is the base of the 10mm. Those are the two bases of the 9mm. The Liberty and then the G2. It's really not a huge difference on the penetration here. Well, that was fun and interesting. It did go against what I thought was going to happen. Honestly, I kind of figured the bone would have more of an impact on how these bullets performed. But really, what I have picked up on, and what I hope maybe we come to the same consensus here, maybe not, let me know in the comments below. I don't think it really had that big of an impact. The petals seem to be not as uniformed in their expansion, you know, perfect little circle of fragmentation around the channel. Seemed to be a little bit more randomized, but still fragmentation nonetheless. Base still penetrated close to what it was in gel with no bone. So really don't see how that affected it too much. Completely opposite of what I thought was going to happen. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts were. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is Patreon link. That is also below. Got shirt link below. Patreon, get videos a couple weeks ahead of time. Just helps the channel out. Appreciate it, guys. Until next time, stay tuned.